Hello, and welcome to my TPSP project on Polynesian history and culture. So, first off, what even is Polynesia? Polynesia, otherwise known as Pacific Islanders, Polynesians have a culture that stretched back as far as the ancient Egyptians, and while their islands are spread out over thousands of miles, they still are all have a very rich culture that's very connected. So, first off, like I said, their culture goes back thousands of years to modern day Taiwan, Philippines, when they started spreading out into Southeast Asia, and from there, the rest of these little Pacific islands. And they were extremely skilled navigators. They could read the ocean swells, they could read the stars, they could read the wind, they could read everything and travel thousands of miles to almost virtually anywhere on the planet. And they were controlled by a chieftain that overrun 3 to 4 families, and they just barter with each other across these thousands of islands. So, of course, they'd have to stay sane while they're crossing like a pitch black ocean in the middle of the night with only reading the ocean swells. So they had to have some sort of religious system. So similar to Hindus and Sikhs and Buddhists, they kind of had a religious system that was based on karma, which, put good out there, good comes back to you, put bad out there, bad comes back to you. And then they also believe that everybody has a piece of God inside of them, and you can either choose to shelter that piece of God or abuse it. So going back to how they traveled in these double-hulled canoes that could carry and support thousands of pounds that could, carry livestock, crops, all that good stuff across thousands of miles, And then some of the key islands that are known today are, of course, Hawaii, the most famous staycation. It is an archipelago type thing of about, I want to say 10 to 11 islands. It is known for being the 50th state of America, and it was the actual capital of Hawaii until Pearl Harbor, when it was annexed into the United States. And fun fact, so when the Europeans came, they didn't have any government. So the Europeans were like, oh my god, you don't have any government? So they set up a government, and they set up kind of a more modern economy, and they just kind of chose Hawaii to be their capital. So they had no say in their capital, And the first of these kind of people to make contact with them was Ferdinand Magellan. He was accompanied by many Christian missionaries, and if you go to most places, most of them still carry their roots of Polynesian beliefs, but a lot of them are Christian. So I made this project because I feel like the ancient Egyptians, they get a ton of credit for making the biggest structures, and of course, a ton of other cultures get, credit for what they've contributed, but I just feel like the Polynesians, they have made so many, fundamentals, and I just feel like they don't get enough credit.